Hi, it's Mona. Oh, well, once again, it's been a while. Like, I think I haven't posted anything in like 3 months or something. I don't know. But this time I'm serious. This time I swear this is not a lie. I'm gonna be able to post way more frequently because school is almost over for me. Like, I have only some exams left, and then I have a break of, well, until next year. I mean, not next year, but like the beginning of the school year. So like September. So I have really a lot of months to do nothing. So I have no excuses anymore. I'll be able to record and edit way more. But right now, while I'm recording this, I still have exams like next week. So when you see this video, I probably already failed them. But it's great. It means I have almost nothing left to do. Anyway, that was just me talking. I don't really remember where we stopped last time. I think I was about to start the last chapter of Moonlight Lovers. Actually, I'm so scared because I don't want it to end. And yeah, I'm scared. I'm really scared. I don't know about you. Also, let me sell my videos a little, just for 30 seconds. Because I remembered, do you know the game ℝ𝕒𝕒𝕤? If you're on TikTok and all, maybe you know it because it was kind of popular like last year, I think, or 2 years ago. Last year, I don't remember. And I talk about this because I played that game again a few days ago because I really love it for some reason. And yeah, if you know that game or if you didn't know and you're interested in watching videos about it, I actually made a few videos about it like last year, I think. And I don't know. Yeah, I'm just selling my videos like that, but yeah. Also, Poppy Playtime, I play it. I haven't played in a while, but if you're interested, don't hesitate. Now we can finally start, okay? I have nothing left to add, so let's just go. Okay. I don't really remember. Yeah, we had that whole thing with his brother. I still don't know if it's his biological brother, but I don't think so. I don't know. I don't remember his name. Alessio, that's it. He just appeared in the house out of nowhere. And that was so creepy. Yeah. Okay. It's the last chapter, so I have no idea what's gonna happen. My head started to feel heavy. I blinked my eyes. The sounds around me became more and more muffled. The heat of Raphael's body kept calling me back to him. Okay, what's going on? Oh, they're sleeping together. Like, just sleeping, you know? I was about to drift off to sleep when I heard the voice of a young person coming from behind the door. My blood instantly ran cold. A young person? Like, who? They're back. We're waiting for you in the parlor. Hurry up. Who talked? Who's the youngest here? Probably, Ivan, I think. The sound had woken up Raphael as well. He was on his feet in a second, ready for action. Then we both rushed out of the room. Also, I think a few days ago it was one of the characters' birthday because I just went here to collect the whatever it's called, AP, AP, and I saw it was someone's birthday, but I don't remember who. Was it Raphael? I don't know. In the parlor, he said, I don't know who even talked. It's been so long and I still can't recognize how the house is. Oh, Ethan. Oh, he's so white. He's like ghostly white. That's crazy. Finally, now that we're all here, maybe someone can tell me what's going on. Well, I'd like to know too. Who even... I don't know. Amer's not here yet. We should probably what? Wait for him? Where did he go? And why didn't he tell us he was leaving? For all we know, the psychopath has got him tied up in the forest somewhere. We have to do this without him. What if Aaron is the psychopath who's killing people? Imagine the plot twist. I don't think so. He's like the nicest guy here. The least crazy. Ethan is putting it bluntly, but I can't talk anymore. But I agree with him. Right now we have to find the murderer. Whatever it takes, and we finally have a lead. Really? Do we? Right. Upon closer inspection, we realized that the murderer left a trail of blood at the crime scene. Idiot! This time we can follow him. No, it has to be a trap or something. This is so funny we don't often see them all together on the screen. That's so many people. I would hate to live with so many guys, honestly. And half of them are super annoying too. Like, so why haven't you started tracking him down already? Are you waiting for backup? You seem to be a bit distracted, gorgeous. Haven't you noticed that it's still daytime? Well, I don't know, just put a hat and sunglasses on and go outside. And I was busy taking care of these two. Anyway, we can't really do anything for another couple of hours. Well, I can go. Maybe not, maybe that's a bad idea. He's killing humans. If we covered ourselves up, we could go outside already. Yeah! Just put, I don't know. Just cover everything, you know? I don't know where you learned to fight, but it's never a good idea to face your enemy when you're covered in sunburns. We'll make our move tonight as soon as the sun goes down. Like Ethan says, there's no reason to put ourselves at a disadvantage, and perhaps Aaron will be back before then. But yeah, it's daytime, so that means Aaron is outside during the day. Oh my, no. Everything's happening so fast, I can't get a word in edgewise. This is crazy. So who's coming? We're already missing our tracking expert. If Aaron is back, I'll go with him. It looks like it will be a cloudy night. And if he's not back, maybe Billy can come with me? Or Ivan? Not Ethan, he's useless. I think Mona should stay here. I think so too, but maybe don't leave me all alone. Like, that's a really bad idea. I'll stay with her, and I'll do my best to defend the manor. Ethan should also stay behind in case someone needs emergency medical treatment. Really? Okay, that's what he wanted. Fine with me. Yeah, let's stay together. Of course, try not to get ripped to shreds. It will make my life easier that way. So if I understand correctly, if Aaron isn't back, then Vlad, Ivan, and yours truly will head out to hunt this beast.
Oh,
unless you have a better idea. He's just desperate. He's rolling his eyes and everything. Nope, I think we're all ready to show this guy what we're made of. It's time for everyone to rest and prepare for battle. My friends, tonight will be a turning point in our existence. Really? Is it that deep? Like, we're just gonna find the guy who's been killing people? One by one, the others left the room. I was still in shock after what had just happened, and I was terrified by what might come next. Imagine just everyone dies. The end. No. My housemates didn't even know how to follow a chore chart, but they were able to decide on a battle plan without raising their voices. Mona, my cellist, I'll be in my room, if and when you'd like to join me. Okay, I guess. Okay, the room is here. Thank you for not telling them. I'm honored by your loyalty, but you seem a bit confused. What's wrong? For not telling them... Oh, about Alessio, I guess. I'm a bit scared of what might happen next. Don't worry. This isn't the first crisis we've had to deal with as a family. Keep your chin up, my cellist. By this time tomorrow, we'll have one less thing to worry about. One less thing. You're right, we have to stay strong. Yeah, let's be positive. Woohoo! Positive attitude. Mona, I admire your determination. It's like a flame that flickers in the wind but never goes out. Was it his smile or his ridiculous poetic words? Was it the sweetness of his voice when he said my name? Either way, my heart began to open to him once again. Oh. It pained me to realize that I didn't necessarily have to approve of everything he did. I was just relieved to finally accept that his past belonged to him. Fortunately, his secret didn't change who he was. Raphael seemed to notice I was feeling better. He took my hand and kissed it gently. Whoa! Okay. They always have to go like that. Just as I was starting to lean into him, Raphael stopped and grabbed his blanket from roughly. What's going on? What the hell? Do you trust me, Mona? Whoa, okay. Yeah. Anyway. You know what? I just passed this part. I don't like reading this. It's embarrassing. Yeah, I'm such a child, really. But if you want to see this, just play the game. I don't know. Okay, before I even opened my eyes, I knew that the moon was already high in the night sky. I turned around to wake up Raphael, but no one was there. My heart skipped a bit. Really? Did they have time to do such things? Like, we're in a crisis. It's really not the right moment. I opened my eyes just to be sure. I wanted to believe he was somewhere in the manor. Oh my god. And he was waiting for the moment when we could be together again. But I already knew that he'd gone looking for Alicia without me. I hurried to get out of bed, trying not to panic. He was supposed to stay with me! What the hell? Raphael, where are you? What are you up to now? Do I have to get out? Of course, it means I'm all alone with him. Just great. You know, you'd better hold on tight to your vampire, Mona. Things could get bad really fast. You can never be sure. What do you mean? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to him. Speaking of Raphael, he just left. I'm going to find him. I won't let you put yourself in harm's way like that. Oh? Why is he being nice? Now be a good girl and wait right here. Am I dreaming or are you actually worried about me? I'm not some defenseless little girl. No, don't get any ideas. They trusted me with this mission and I need to do a good job or Vlad will be angry. Yeah, of course I knew it was weird. He would never be nice just like that. And besides, I've gotten used to having Raph around. I'd hate for him to die because you decide to play the heroine or something. And what are you gonna do to stop me? The front door is locked. There's no way to get out of here unless you happen to be a cat burglar. I can just jump out of a window or something. I already did once, that's why I'm here. Anyway, I've got serious work to do, so find a place to wait and don't move. Raphael, how were you able to leave the manor? Yeah! If it's locked, where did he go? And for goodness sake, where are you now? Can they, like, walk through walls or something? They're not ghosts. So what do I do? Okay. The door has a double lock on it. I need to find another way. Think, Mona, think. Okay, I gotta think. Maybe I can try explaining things to Ethan with a new leg. I'm pretty sure... No, that's crazy. I'm pretty sure there are some bushes just under the library window, and it's not very high up. No, I'm not gonna jump out of a window. Actually, that's a bad idea. The first one, big no. He won't understand. Maybe he won't be so stubborn this time. He's always stubborn. He doesn't care. So no. I'm gonna go with C, I think. Ethan is going to end up outside at some point. No, actually, what would he? But I don't know what to do, so I just have to wait for the right moment to sneak out to the kitchen. Yeah, let's go like that. They never go in the kitchen anyway. They don't really eat, right? Do they? I didn't think Ethan would take his job so seriously. He's actually holding me prisoner. They can't do this. I'm gonna call the police. For a long time, I waited patiently for Ethan to leave. I listened carefully for footsteps or the familiar creaking sound of the heavy front door. But nothing. But I kept waiting and nothing happened. Then I noticed the bushes just below the window. I couldn't stop thinking about the risk I was taking. After a while, I got tired of feeling so powerless. I decided to make my escape once and for all. Clumsy but determined, I managed to juggle open the door to the garden. Okay, I ran to the garden as fast as I could. My heart was beating a mile a minute. But that's a really bad idea to go outside. She's just causing more trouble for everyone. I hate this. This is giving me like secondhand embarrassment. I don't know. Well, I would just stay in my room personally. When I pushed the gate open, Raphael and Alicia were standing in the garden. Of course they just have to be here. Face to face. There was a horrible tension in the air. I could tell that they hadn't been there for very long. Then Alicia noticed me. Why did she have to go outside? Like, girls, stay inside, seriously. Noticed me and Raphael tried to stifle a gasp of surprise, but they kept on arguing relentlessly. Oh my god. You really expect me to believe that? Vampire hunters? That's your excuse? It's not an excuse. I'm telling you what really happened. What do you have to say to convince you? Are they talking about what happened? Okay. I hate this, girl. Mind your own business. I would never get into their fight. Like, just let them talk. It has nothing to do with you, you know? I let them talk it out. If things get out of hand, I can always step in. No! Just go back to your room, seriously. I hate this. I could always ask you to swear in the life of a loved one, but you don't love anyone besides yourself. Oh my god. I swore on Mag's grave, and I'm sure you know how much I loved her. Alright, I've told myself the same story all these years, but I'm willing to consider another version if necessary. So all of these arguments and everything, it's all a misunderstanding, kind of. What can I do to get them to agree? Nothing! Nothing, just... Oh no! I felt weak, like I was being crushed by the powerful aura of the two angry vampires. I knew I had. Yeah, it's true. I forgot that ℝ𝕒𝕒𝕢 is also a vampire. I knew I had to overcome this force field if I wanted to help Raphael. They're not even fighting anymore! Wait, what do you mean help him? Everything would have been fine if you just left us alone. I would have been able to carry on my life with Mag. Oh, well, yeah, but I'm here now, so maybe, yeah. We would have continued to blend into the human world around us. We're always so good at disguising ourselves. Like two wolves living among a farmer's sheep. No, they'd already found out about you. And if you just listened to me instead of dragging me around and trying to convince me I was wrong, we never would have argued. Mag would still be alive today. Why did you have to shout at me that night? ℝ𝕒𝕒𝕢, we wanted to help you and you refused. We welcomed you into our home with open arms. You threatened Mag every day. She was always patient and kind with you, even when you were wildly aggressive. What do you mean he threatened her? Girl, shut up. Seriously. Maybe... Am I going to get a chance to talk? No, it has nothing to do with you. Seriously, don't talk, please. I don't know, that's embarrassing. Of course, open your eyes, Raphael. I offered to make her wish come true. It was what she'd always hoped for, deep within her soul, and you were never able to give it to her. To turn her back into a human, right? That's what you wanted to do, no? What she wanted most was to truly live again, or at least escape the misery of her existence at the time. You're wrong, totally wrong. When you found us, she wasn't the same person she was before. She may have been depressed when we lived in Italy, but once we left, she was happy to live with me, far away from you, in the tiny perfect nest we built for ourselves in England. It's really hard because there's no way to know who's actually wrong. Like, only Mag would know, but she's dead, so we can't, yeah. I'm sure you believe that, Raphael, but you've never really been in touch with reality. I do think Raphael, as much as I like him, is a little bit delusional. He's Delulu. And Delulu is not always a Solulu. You've only ever cared about your inner world and the castles you built in your mind. All the people's lives don't matter to you. And what about you? Didn't you try to impose your own dreadful beliefs on the woman I loved? She's dead and you think the world is a better place. So you decided to meddle in the lives of others? They're all crazy. I'm done with them, honestly. Raphael, I'll never forgive you or myself for abandoning her like that. I've paid the price every day of my life since it happened. Unlike you, I don't try to run from my past. You've forgotten everything. Is that why you came back? To drag me to the depth of your own despair? I'm here. I love the drama. I love the drama. I'm here today because I refuse to let you avoid your responsibility any longer. Is he gonna kill me? No. It looks like I'm going to have to deal with you myself. I've never been afraid of you. Oh no, they're gonna fight. Raphael began to untie his blindfold and remove his gloves. Then he quickly drew his sword. Oh, okay. He's just gonna kill me accidentally, and this is gonna be embarrassing. What should I do? Raphael, no! Listen to me! You're not being yourself. Okay, Raphael, no, listen to me. My voice was drowned out by the clinking of swords and terrible grunts of the two vampires in battle. Before long, they both ended up in the kitchen. What are they doing in the house? If I can just come in, he's gonna be upset. Dueling frantically. All I could do was follow along and watch. For better or for worse, I was the only witness to the outcome of this battle. Someone's gonna die. I can just leave. They're in the kitchen. Where am I going? It was perfectly calm when I rushed into the kitchen. A heavy silence reigned in the room. Who's dead? The two vampires turned to me in the dim light of the room. What? Raphael's blindfold, as well as his gloves, were laying on the ground. Raphael started to walk slowly toward me, his gentle voice wrapped around me like a soft blanket. What? What are they doing? Why did they care about me all of a sudden? They didn't before in the garden. Mona, what are you doing here? I was here all along. What the hell? I didn't want you to have to witness this tragic confrontation. You don't deserve to be subjected to such a pathetic scene. What happened while I was outside? Raphael looks really worried. Did they almost kill each other? What's going on? I belong here with you, and this is my story as much as it is yours. In my opinion, not really. But okay, this concerns all three of us. No! No! Not really! I mean, you know, that's different. I wish you didn't have to see this. I wanted to protect you. Alicia will let you go unharmed. He promised. You should still be asleep right now, warm in your bed in dreamland where I left you. Before I left, I whispered something in your ear. I told you not to worry. I told you that I'd come back and we would finally be alone together. Raphael, you don't have to protect me. Let me help you, you know I can. You're right, you're not some delicate flower. You're not a simple riddle waiting to be solved. You truly believe you're able to move mountains, so I'm going to let you stay. I don't want to stay in your way. I could sense the tension between them. I needed to say something to calm them down. Do you understand what's happening right now? Because I don't. I'm kind of confused. I won't let you take away what I hold most dear, Alicia. Not anymore. You can be sure of that. Instead of threatening each other, maybe you could listen to me for a second. Alicia, did you come back because you were worried Raphael would forget? Do you think his life here is too comfortable? Just look at him. I mean, really. Do you think a day goes by when he doesn't think about what happened? Do you think he's been happy over the last few centuries? So I should leave him in peace because he's already paid the price? Is that it? I should make sure that he honors her memory. Raphael lowered his head. He remained silent as the words came poured out of my mouth. Do you really think he's happy? He's ready to fight you. He's willing to abandon me. He doesn't want to take responsibility for his mistakes. He's not thinking, oh, I don't know who's talking anymore. He's not thinking about Margarita. He's only running away from the problem. Well, Margarita is dead, okay? Just a few minutes earlier, Raphael would have been quick to reply. But now he listened to his brother's criticism without saying anything. It was almost like he wanted to be punished. I knew I couldn't let Alicia pursue my vampires with his lies. I tried to come up with a new line of arguments. You can stay stuck in the past forever, Alicia, and you can be sad all the time. It's just not possible. Life always gives us a chance to make things better. All this time, you've been on your own, carrying this weight on your shoulders. It's only natural that you look for someone to blame. He's just unhappy because he has no friends and no girlfriend. There are two of us involved here. I never claimed to be better than him. How could I? It was my fault that she died. The woman I loved. She's dead and you're both partly to blame, but it was also a case of bad luck. Sometimes you can't control what happens. You couldn't have known the vampires hunters would have made their move that night. I was hoping that Raphael would smile or give me some sign of encouragement, but he was as still as a marble statue. My heart suddenly started to beat faster. Okay, you gotta help me out there, Raphael. To say that there was no way we could have known, it sounds like an easy excuse. You really think we deserve to be forgiven? Yeah, and it's not an excuse. Tell me the truth. If your Raphael had known about the vampire hunter's plan, would you really have let this happen? Of course not. My vampire stubbornly refused to speak. Raphael, come on. And I wondered if his mind was somewhere else. But I kept going because I still had a few things to say to Alicia. No? Well, you see what I mean. Besides, I think that if Mag were here now, she would really let you have it. The words kept pouring out of my mouth, and I was finally able to convince my enemy I was right. You didn't even know her. But I have to admit you're right. She'd be furious if she could hear this conversation. But even if we put this past to rest, we need to think about the future. We're vampires. We need to hurt people if we want to survive. Raphael's future is already clear. I'm his chalice and I give him my blood freely. I did it because I love him. Tell me, Mona, have you ever not let him bite you? I'm sure he told you that you were free to say no. But are you really? Well, I mean... Alicia was ready for round 2. Oh god. I kept waiting for Raphael to jump in. I was hoping he'd dismiss his brother's remark and reassure me that his love was real. But nothing happened.
Huh?
Seriously? Alicia was winning this round and it looked like he wanted to get in one last argument to finish me off. A vampire will always be a parasite, and I already knew what he was going to say, and I didn't want to let him finish. I felt like I was waking up from a long sleep. Oh, but I don't accept Raphael to be perfect. He is who he is. I also have my faults, but that's life. You may have found a delicate balance for now, but believe me, not all vampires have perfectly filed things. We've been arguing for quite some time already. Where the hell is Ethan? Is he just sleeping? He's not hearing what's going on in the kitchen. but only two of us were doing the talking. Yeah, exactly. Ethan still hadn't showed up, and I knew that he couldn't be at the manor. The first rays of sunlight were already appearing on the horizon. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna stop here. In the middle of the argument. So what did we learn this chapter? Nothing! We just learned that Raphael is extremely annoying. No, I know it's not his fault actually. But he could encourage me and be like, yeah, you're right and everything. No. He's just lost in his own little world. My dude, you gotta speak up a little, okay? Like, Raphael, I love you. But come on. Like, seriously, I mean, she decided to go and get into the fight. I would have never done such a thing. I think that's super embarrassing, and that she should just mind her own business a little. But still, she decided to do so, and now she's the only one arguing with Alessio. But anyway, that was a very eventful chapter. But they didn't kill each other. When we got into the kitchen, I thought one of them was dead. Well, I talked too much. I'm gonna stop here for real now. I hope you enjoyed this chapter, so see you next time. I don't know when. You see, I can't promise yet. I have my exams to do, and then I'd be free to record more videos, for real. Again, as I said, I have other videos. If you're bored, you know, and you want to see other games, so feel free to go and look around my channel. I don't know. If you have time to waste, really, it's not that great, but whatever. I don't know. So, have a good day, have a good night. I don't know when you're watching that, and see you next time. It was Mona. Bye bye.